Okay, good morning. Okay, uh, the first one I want to talk about the class management. Okay, so when we talk about the class management as a teacher, I don't want to say that yes, you don't know the what happens in the class, but if I am in your class, I can handle. That's the point. Okay, don't you mention that because we cannot as educator. Um, you have to find out the way to handle your student. Don't mention that you cannot. Of course, everyone can handle. Depends on how do you try the ways, something like that. Because the way for everyone is so related to the ability of you to control the emotion of each student. It's not always okay. We have to be very strict or we have to be very soft to the students. It should be on off, right? Especially teaching primary, handle primary students with JHS, it will be different. Handling P1 with handling P6 different. In P6 on JHS, we say, hey, why are you so noisy? Blah 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 blah. They will feel the hate will be built it. They will hate us maybe because they already teenager. They cannot control the emotion. If P1, maybe they only cry or sad and tell the mother, and why should be like that, should be like this, like that. So what I want to say here, every level has different way to handle, and every student has different way to handle. Maybe this one you can don't be like that. Yeah, with the soft way can be done. All right. Uh, the most important, I also don't mention that I am sub teacher, you know how I handle the students. But the most important that we have to know here is don't touch them. Okay? No physical punishment, something like that. Uh, screaming, screaming or shouting the students, I think this one already the last choice that we can have if we cannot control. All right. But if you already cannot control yourself, you have to get back and call me, something like that. So because that's the solution. But it doesn't mean that every problem you call me. So this one is no. This one, I mean, like not every problem. Also, you need to call me or Mr. Rizal. Maybe also with Mr. Rizal, it doesn't work. It should be with me. But not every problem you should report me. Some parts should be handled by you. But again, remember sometimes it will be a boomerang for you. So be careful, especially for some students and some. You have to see so many backgrounds: the students, all right, the characters, the parents, and the school rules. Sometimes it can be crash each other because this class management also will disturb your delivery of lesson. Okay, so the second one is answer key. Okay, a key for math and science. Sorry, math and mathematics. Maybe this one first, a talk. Okay, so even especially for Mentari book, for math, as principal also like P2 and P3, I still see the answer key because I don't know what does it mean for this question. Something like that. They mentioned about the sentence of addition. I think the answer is this, but based on the book, the answer is not that. So this answer key, math and mathematica, should be with you. So this one is the problem, the things that I and school should provide. So today we will give you the book again and the answer key. What you need to do is to fill the answer key to the book directly. You can write down. But should we make one book? So no, I know we have the limit. Maybe you have to make step by step, but we will monitoring. For example, next week you will handle chapter 3. Just finish with chapter 3, something like that. So the activity book also we will give you the book and also you will fill the answer key, something like that. math and mathematica. So what about in mathematica Yudhishthira? Sometimes the answer is not correct. So you also need to tell to Mr. Satrio for this one. And then special activity. Okay, for the special activity, please make sure this one be rational. We also don't want to make the very good in LP, but it's very hard for us to apply in the classroom, something like that. So what about we have to record the video? Just record the best one. Okay, you don't need to record all. What about because we should use the microphone. If some part we cannot use microphone, I think should be fine as long as you have the reason. For example, you want to make 10 people and then the microphone only two. Sometimes it's disturbing to, how to say, just to share the microphone, something like that. And as long as you do this one, I think you have to, because like I said, I don't know what happened in the field. I only know the LP. This one should be, why you don't do this? This is to be done, something like that. I don't know what happened in the field. Maybe some problem, messy or something like that. And you have to make the communication as long as the communication is there. For example, so there is no video because the video is very bad or something like that. If every, if one time like that, it should be fine. But if every special activity like that, it will be a problem. This one about special activity. And then number 4 about the laptops. Today, uh, just collect the laptop to Cerizal because before that, maybe you, I don't know, have you delete all the unimportant things in the laptop? Not yet. Already? If you, or please you delete some unimportant things in your laptop because some laptops are very slow. I want to make the report and I want to show to the founder later the laptop that very slow. And I heard from Lause, sometimes the passwords cannot be, can right? Can right? JS2 miss? Okay. And then number 5 here is number 5 language. Now we have Mr. Satrio, I, and Mr. Rizal and Ms. Erna to evaluate their language, right? Your part only to cut the score. But when you cut, you have to mention, I don't know, this one can be affected or not to them, they care or not. But I hoped this one, we do something in the school to make sure their language can be fixed well. And uh, you know, I don't wanna keep fixing your grammar in when you respond me in WhatsApp and something like that. But I think you can use uh, like grammar checker in your phone that automatically check or fix your grammar. I do that actually. So every time I want to send, I also I also don't have good grammar. So sometimes if I send something, I see again. Sometimes I use Monica. This is right or not, something like that, because it's kind of the pride as a teacher for the language. Please stop first.